Derek, excellent work. Excellent work. Let me bring up this image here because what I want to do. Okay, let me see. You know what? Let me just do something really quick here. I'm sorry. I should have had this done. I should have had this done before. I need to get a good view of this. So I have a couple of points I want to make here. Here we go, right here. Let's just take 1 second to open. And when it does, we can just resize it, bring it into the window to see what we need to see. Okay, excellent work. Really, really outstanding. A couple of recommendations. Okay, right now the space between this headline is too much. It almost looks like it's two separate subjects. Let's reduce that space right there. Increase the space between the headline and the subhead, and then that subhead's looking great. So yeah, we just want to move that closer. That's called leading. We want to reduce the leading. Okay, this looks beautiful. It's wonderful work, just wonderful work. Now, a couple of recommendations we can do. Logo's too big, although it's a great choice for a logo. Watch my cursor, something like that for the logo. Okay, this is really difficult to read down here. One thing that you might consider is spanning the top. You can take all of this type, once you reduce that leading, move it down a little bit, open up a little space at the top, and then span your contact information across the top of it. That'll eliminate the difficulty here based on that texture in the sand in the background. That's an option, think about it. My other recommendation is this, is we've got this thing called leading lines in graphic design. And what a leading line is we can use leading lines in imagery and in typography, but especially in imagery. And what a leading line does is if viewers have a propensity to look at images first, right? And when we look at images, especially, here's a great example. If you have an image of a guy, and the guy is in a headline, in an ad, okay, and the guy's looking over to the side like this, and the headline starts right where his eyes are looking, that's called a leading line. And this, in a way, is a leading line. However, what this is doing is it's leading the viewer off the composition. So typically when we place objects around the perimeter of a composition, what we want to do is we want to point that image into the composition as opposed to away from the composition. Let me give you an example. So I turn the magazine ad, right? I'm on a plane and I'm looking at the magazine and I turn the page and I see this ad. I go, oh, that's a nice looking ad. I look at the headline and I go headline, subhead, and I go either that or I immediately go to the image and I see, well, this guy's pointing this way. So that's going to force my eye to look this way right off the composition, maybe into another ad next to it or maybe whatever. But what you want to do is try to turn this around so this guy's heading into the composition. All right, it's not required. It's just I'm giving you a little bit more of an advanced technique since you're ahead of the game here, you're ahead of schedule, and you're doing wonderful work. Try it, see what you think. All right, and again, if you want to run this by me before Sunday, that's beautiful, but you're doing outstanding work. Very nice, thank you.